guys, welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. I am going to give you my second first impressions on a knife that I believe deserves it, and I deleted the video. I haven't held it since that video, and it's been a couple weeks, so you're kind of getting a second first impressions of the Ferrum Forge Fortis 2.0. This isn't a review. This is my second first impressions. Consider this like an unboxing, but this is one of those knives that I really think deserves that. Plus, I'm going to be carrying this next because I just really want to carry another hunk of titanium after my Scorpion. And I got to pick out some of Jake's knives that I'm going to start knocking out too. So, without further ado, obviously this knife is used, but it's coming in great Wii fashion. The quality is fantastic. Let's check this out. You can reverse flick it just fine. No back and forth, no side to side, and action is stupid. Detent is a little strong for the flipper tab. The flipper tab shape is kind of short and stubby, and the detent's a little strong, but I can reverse flick it all day, and I'm loving it. This is a Ferrum Forge design. Does this look like anything? Does it remind you of anything, guys? This milling pattern, the way it goes up like this, and then it cuts off right towards the tip. Of course it reminds you of something. It reminds you of the Ferrum Forge Min-Axe. You know? Like, the Min-Axe has that same milling pattern. I believe this is actually before the Min-Axe. This came out about 2 years ago. It's about 2 years old. Has an ambidextrous pocket clip. Not really deep carry, but only this much is hanging out, so that's not bad. Overall ergonomics, I really love where this dip in the blade is, or the spine, because my hand fits perfectly there. Same thing with the choked up position. You guys know I love my Ferrum Forge designs. I love it. And this thing is no exception. In hand, ergonomically, super sound so far. Action's going to be super fun to fidget with, and I just cannot wait to carry this guy. He's kind of jumping the line. You guys already know I have stupid amounts of knives to review. He's jumping the line on what I'm reviewing, so yeah, that's a thing. This is the Ferrum Forge Fortis. Let's see here. S35 VN blade. This is a first production run Fortis 2.0, which I would have to look up what that means. But we got a stone-washed finish, probably a little bit of acid etching going on there to get that color. Titanium hunks that don't have any milling, so this is going to be a heavy boy with an over-travel stop, some standoffs right there, no big deal. T6 screws, of course, T8 screw right there. Thumb ramp with some jimping. Nice tiny swedge that goes down to a pretty dainty tip, but yeah, overall, I am stoked. Let's get a cut test. I know that this has been around for some time. This is a used knife, but I kind of want to get the feeling of how this cuts in hand and what I'm going to be experiencing this week. Yeah, that's the choked up position. This is the non-choked up position. There's something about, I've been doing this lately, like when I've been cutting into stuff, I'm going, and it wants to grab almost right here, and it holds on to that cut. It's awesome. It's not like it's grabbing the paper, but it like grabs and doesn't let me continue to pull out. Like it grabs and keeps my hand in there to go through. Whereas some drop points have a certain angle to them that as you're cutting, you kind of slice through before you finish the full cut. That might not make sense to you, and that's probably my technique on cutting more so than it is actually anything else. But, anyways, this is the Ferrum Forge Fortis. Like I said, super stoked. Titanium frame lock, forward finger choil, Ferrum Forge design, a Wii Min-Axe prior to the Wii Min-Axe design, which I thought would bother me. I really didn't like the design of the Wii Min-Axe for some odd reason, and I thought that I couldn't really stand to have something like that and that design in hand. I don't really care. It feels great. Is that a that's what she said moment? Sorry, kind of inappropriate. Anyways, my name is Tyler. This has been Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp. Stay safe. Have a great freaking day, guys. Thanks for watching.